Have you ever wondered what makes some people irresistibly charming? Why do certain people effortlessly draw other people to themselves like a magnet? Attracting people to yourself is not about manipulating or pretending to be someone you are not. There are two things I'll be teaching you in this video on how to be a people's magnet. Attracting people involves a combination of two unshakable qualities that will keep you tall and make you irresistibly charming any day, anytime. The first thing you need to be a people's magnet is to be confident and to be self-assured. Confidence is the ability to be unapologetically yourself, standing tall in the face of uncertainty with self-assurance. Confidence also is a spark that ignites the flame of potential within us. It is unwavering faith in oneself's abilities and judgment. Being confident doesn't mean you are perfect. It means embracing your strengths, weaknesses, and leveraging on them to achieve success. It is about trusting your instincts and taking calculated risk and learning also from your mistakes. Here are things you need to know about confidence. The first is believe you are and you are halfway there. Number two, you gain confidence, courage, and strength by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. Number three, you must expect greater things of yourself before you can do them. Number four, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment of confidence. Number five, fail over and over again, but keep succeeding because you refuse to stay down, and the willingness to step out of your comfort zone and be open to experiences. The last one is be focused, be dangerously focused on who you are and what you want to be. Just like Paul Apostle will say in Philippians 1:21, for me to live as Christ, to die is gain. You live for an audience of one. Being confident means you develop a positive self-image about yourself by believing in yourself, abilities, your skills, and your judgment. You encourage yourself with positive affirmation, focusing on your strengths and accomplishments. Your confidence means you take risk to challenge yourself and learn from your failures. You view failure as an opportunity to learn and grow, and also a reflection of your worth. Confidence makes you prepare for challenges and situations, and winning those challenges help boost your confidence. To be confident means to be self-aware of your strength, your weaknesses, your values, and your goals. You're confident of your boundaries with others. It is also the ability to develop coping mechanisms to handle setbacks, criticisms, and rejections. It also means to surround yourself with positivity by spending time with supportive people who encourage and believe in you. The next way to be the people's magnet, which is the most important one, just like the first one, is communication. Good communication. Communication is another magnet that can endear people to you. When you listen attentively to other people, you give them undivided attention and do avoid distractions when you're talking to them. It is another way to know that you are going to be a people's magnet because people will want to share the problems with you, who want to be around you, and would want to always talk to you any day, anytime. Here are a few things you need to know about communication that can make you a people's magnet. In communicating, maintain eye contact with persons you are discussing with. Don't be distracted by your surroundings. This means you are interested in that conversation. You can also use verbal clues like not, phrase like huh, and also clarifying questions to show them you're following along. Ask open-ended questions like, what led you to that conclusion? How do you feel about this experience? Why do you think this is important? Asking these questions without judging your listener or the other person makes you a people's magnet. Communication is a two-sided thing, so you got to be one, be approachable and welcoming. Show others that you are open to conversation and willing to listen. Two, avoid judgment or criticism. Create a safe space for them to share their thoughts and feelings. Three, show empathy and understanding. Acknowledge the other person's emotion and validate their experiences. Four, be transparent and authentic. Share your own thoughts, feelings, and experience to build connection. By incorporating these effective communication skills into your interaction, you will become a better listener, build stronger relationships, and foster more meaningful connection with others. Communication is not as difficult as we think it is. It is just you giving your whole attention to the person that is discussing an idea with you or discussing or sharing a problem with you and being very intentional to want to listen to the other person. You see, time flies when passion and purpose soar. Stay motivated, stay focused, and every moment will become a brushstroke on the canvas of your dream. If you're timid, full of self-doubt, apprehensive about the next decision you want to make, insecure about your future, too fearful, you're fearful of everything, fearful that you're going to fail, fearful of the next step you want to make, you lack self-esteem, and you negative self-talk yourself, you are indecisive and you procrastinate. It simply means you have no confidence. You have no confidence. And applying these two principles, communication and confidence, will help you to come out of timidity, apprehension, insecurity, fearfulness, and procrastination. Also remember that that you have to be confident of this very thing, that he that had begun a good work in your life will perfect it. Never be discouraged. Never think you can never be confident. Never think that there are persons that have so much confidence in them that they can never feel timid. It is a process. It is something you have to practice over and again. It is something you have to learn. You have to master till you are perfect. It doesn't just happen overnight. It is not a one-time thing. It is not a one-day thing. It is a continuum. It is a process. You keep practicing. You keep making the mistakes. Also remember that your mistakes are life lessons. Don't call them mistakes. They're basically life lessons. They're just like a journey and you're going to come out successful. You keep practicing your communication. You keep practicing being confident. You keep practicing and coming to come out of it until you're successful. And let me tell you, you can actually practice in front of your mirror. You can practice in front of a small crowd of people before you have a bigger gathering. These are ways to ensure that your confidence is intact. These are ways to ensure that your communication skill does not flop or does not fail when you stand in front of people. This is me motivating you today that you can actually live life intentionally by being confident, by being certain that you can communicate very well. If you can only put these things in practice, communication and self-assurance, and I tell you, you are good to go.